with that Ardent Sensor, as we were wondering.
Yeah, it's very interesting as two teams that do like to play it a little bit.
Figuring out that there are other ways to get Ardent Sensor on the map. It doesn't have to just be support, and that's why Ivern is right back in the meta.
And
go ahead.
We've seen it just wasn't the same. They need his leadership, but he's the kind of jungler who doesn't take any risks. He plays very slow early on, and that's why he did not invade this Ivern. Top lane gank right now.
Waiting, nice rupture, get that long range for Trick so he can get the damage in, and it looks like Expect's gonna get the tank early, but the damage won't be there. Root Caller just a little closer, and he stays alive. Chugs the potion early, shield comes up.
Without being too far behind.
Yeah, they made
He's back, baby.
Round two. They got the taunt.
The flash is up. Where is it? Oh, there's that long range damage. Root Caller to come in. This one's gonna be it. He's gonna slalom through the minions, but not far enough. First blood going to Shen.
Shield as well for himself.
And double Targon's racing that bottom lane.
Nice.
Oh.
Good
Those
poke by Crown.
small moves. Crown taking complete control of the lane. Could flash forward for another Q. Holds it. Knows he just... Oh.
Yeah, and this could allow them to just go straight on the Infernal Drake or get more control. Ambition has the control ward and his Cinder Call completed. He's actually way stronger than Trick right now, who's trying to rush toward the Ardent Sensor. Not to mention they forced Perkz back, so this is that type of efficient offense that we talked about from Samsung. They didn't have to do much, but the Infernal Drake gives them a large advantage.
And it wasn't a kill, but any engage on Ruler.
There's a hover on Trick. Trick is just on his way down, as well as Ambition just off on the sides. Cosmic Radiance is going to stave off some of the damage. Ruler's being chased, though. And here they are after Ruler. Daisy comes out. Corejj just on the backside. His last bit of mana is a Dazzle. And with the Bastion placed correctly, they get a nice X on that stun. Ambition's here to see what happens. Looks like this one's just going to fizzle out. He's got to be careful.
But they're not actually checking the brush, so they don't know he's there.
Control warded. They can bring Talia down as well.
Crown has all the time in the world. He's going to go for the squishiest. If he can get the Zven and knock him back, that's the goal. Daisy stopping him. A great knockoff. And they get out unscathed, basically, on both sides. Can't say the same for the Summoners on the side of Samsung Galaxy and their Zven's flash.
Yeah, you have to remember, the Xiye cannot jump, getting a Rift Herald as well as a reward, and that's suddenly a tower going down in your favor. So when you have these two teams with Ardent Sensor trying to both go to late game, very small things can really impact early on who actually gets the advantage with the goal.
Yeah, and a really early Daisy used by Trick, but this can actually be used as a way to push the turret really effectively. He's got an Ardent Sensor for Perkz to help his attack speed, and then Daisy ends up tanking the turret to keep it alive. So Crown couldn't be able to clear it, but how much can they actually get done? It's these small things that
Quite a ways for that minion wave to get up, as now Ruler and the rest, I'm sorry, Corejj and the rest of the team trying to make a move towards the mid lane, allow Ruler to farm up with that Rage Blade now. And Perkz standing very tall. That's that Cho'Gath. Already the Righteous Glory could be that engage that the team looks for. Right now, Rift Herald and possibly a Dragon, but the Cloud Drake may just stay waving in the wind for a while here. Might get a little aggression from that top side.
There we go.
I was wondering, it's kind of like Mithy's calling to the team, do we want this? Should we engage? Perkz says
yes.
Yes. Right over the wall, Cosmic Radiance goes out, uses that another Valkyrie to get himself to safety and Stand United comes in. The 2v2 on the backside with Daisy coming in, threes the crowd. And what damage from Perkz. Looking at the left side now, his Ambition about to go down. Featherstorm comes out as they try to lock him down. Great fights by Corejj and Crown on the right side. As we look back behind Baron Pit, they're able to turn the fight as a double kill from Expect comes through after the flash. And now they're trying to sort this one out to keep themselves alive, but also find that last sliver of health that could be keeping Expect alive. And he goes down. 2 more kills for Samsung Galaxy.
This Rift Herald is going to disappear very, very soon, but they just kill it in time. Samsung got the bot lane tower, though.
Ooh, wow.
Getting a lot of gold.
They're going for more, too.
Low.
They got Ardent Sensor pushing down there, as well as the Rage Blades. Tough one for Expect to defend.
They're going for the... Okay, I was going to say. Taunt out. Corejj is able to tank it up. They got the minion wave there that's going to be bot. Rift Herald's going to be thrown mid. They can try to get the damage in.
And suddenly,
could be 2 turrets for G2 right here. There's a low turret top lane as well.
And suddenly the game is supposed to speeding up. Like after that fight at the Rift Herald, we're getting bot lane tower down, mid lane just threat.
Oh yeah.
To go down, because the way Tarek with Ardent Sensor works is he can heal you with his Q, auto attack twice to get the charges back. It's an incredibly healthy Baron. They actually don't take damage within that pit. Right. And they have Cho'Gath to secure. So G2's got to be very careful to not get anyone chunked out, not take any bad recalls. Otherwise, that Baron's gone.
He's also the kind of champion who is okay with having his team sitting around him in a little Baron pit and getting engaged on, because that's where his ulti shines. He can see G2 walk towards them, pop that ulti early.
Around this area. Mid lane getting a little bit of minion love now coming in, but it looks like it gets cleared out immediately by Zven and the rest of the team there.
Perfect. He had to run a lot. Ambition caught.
Very, very caught. Cosmic Radiance goes down. Looks like the whole team's gonna be able to walk out of this. A nice hit onto Ruler from Daisy. Might keep him in range, but Cuvee getting in there with the rest of the team, but Crown comes through. Throw another rock, he says, and comes up with the kill onto Trick. Now a silence. Perkz in the mid lane, almost getting chomped down, but that's already been used by Cuvee. Another kill onto Expect, and that goes into the hands of Ruler as they have finally found G2 wandering around in the jungle.
Yeah, and that's Baron. I was going to say to track the cooldown of Farsight totems because Samsung was starting to choke vision around Baron, but they actually face check while having both Farsight totems up, and that gives them a very bad initiation. And here's the Baron we talked about. They're healing on the pit, thanks to Corejj.
And this G2 lineup that's trying to play these teamfights.
Take away his true damage, still crushing through people. He carries Zven, trying to do what he can from that back line. Not too many survival items for him just yet, if any. Really just the damage and his ultimate that he's trying to use. They're going to watch their mid turret go down and bottom. That's the thing. Samsung Galaxy has been able to do a 1-2 turret punch more than once. Their influx of gold has been pretty crazy this game.
And it just feels so in control.
Yeah.
Even in the early game when they are under pressure, it never feels like they're actually like struggling to stay in the game. They punish some of the decisions by G2. They win the team fights, which is the most important thing for Samsung in this game.
Trying to make something happen.
Throws down that Iron Will. Will he be able to stay alive throughout all the damage? No. Cuvee says dinner time as they start going on the turrets. The silence, the ruptures. G2 can hardly even move inside their own bases. Samsung Galaxy plows through the front door. Looks to get another kill on Zven. A double kill for Crown as he says King Me coming through the base as well. And they're going to start on the Nexus turrets.
Beautiful flash seismic shove at the tail end of that fight to put the icing on the cake. Carries are gone. Samsung has Baron. This is game, Riv.
27.5 minutes in, Samsung Galaxy will lock down their first win as they start group stages.
And we learned a few things in this game here. Crown is a player who's gotten a lot of criticism during the summer split. It's not been great for him. He's died a lot in the early game. He struggled to have the impact in the late game. This game, however, his Talia was spot